About a month ago, Tang and I went to Germany's biggest steampunk festival in a small German town called Buxtehude, which isn't too far from where we live. And so the whole trip was actually really, really cool. So let us show you a bit about what we've seen. I was stunned by the sheer amount of costumes and vehicles and all these kind of creative things. It was so cool. Yeah, so look at all these crazy vehicles that they had. One of the biggest highlights of that day was definitely this weird wheel-like construction. I'm not really sure how to call it, to be honest. But we had seen that while we had a small snack before, and Tying being Tying, he doesn't quite care about the fact that he just ate some food. And so he still wanted to try it basically directly afterwards. I'm pretty sure some people would think they would throw up even if they hadn't eaten anything. But Tang was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a snack, and then I go into this weird like thingy and let myself be shaken through. It was really fun to watch. I think he really had fun, as far as I could tell. I mean, he certainly looked like. How are you feeling?
Oh my god, I want to throw up. I think 2 minutes is enough. I cannot take it.
Actually, that was almost 4. Another cool element of the festival were the stunning outfits that people had created. And what I found particularly interesting is that unlike many events where you would see people dressing up in various outfits, for example, cosplayers, which is, of course, nowadays is quite popular, at least here in Germany, people participating in that steampunk festival were actually all a little bit older. So yes, there were also younger people dressing up, and some of them had like really creative and really cool outfits. But for the most part, we actually saw older people dressing up and having really creative outfits. It really was truly an event for, you know, you could say the entire family. Tying tried this black vanilla ice cream that you see here. And while I think the taste of that was pretty much just normal vanilla ice cream, it was so black that this entire teeth and mouth, everything was super, super black. Looked a bit zombie-like in the end. And I'm sure he's not super happy that I'm showing this clip here. But I think it's worth showing and it's funny. And obviously Tang's teeth don't look like that normally, but yeah, the ice cream does make it look quite interesting, I would say. Lastly, there were a lot of stores selling special things that were more or less related to steampunk. There were stores that were selling like these metal figurines and stuff that they made out of old metal, so like old parts from cars and all that. There's also a fur trader, which again probably does not have that much to do with steampunk directly, but it still kind of fit into the entire scene. Overall, the visit to the Steampunk Festival was really quite enjoyable, and we're definitely gonna go here again, I think, in 2 years. Unfortunately, the festival does only happen every 2 years, and so that's a bit sad. I think steampunk, by and large, is not yet such a popular thing, but it's slowly growing here in popularity, at least here in Europe. I know there's another festival in the UK that's also quite big, and both of these, I think, claim to be the biggest festivals in Europe. I'm not really sure which one is, but doesn't matter. This one was relatively big because it basically covered the entire old town of Buxtehude, and it was really quite nice, really. So yeah, we did enjoy our trip. It was cute to see Tying eat that ice cream, and yeah, we really had a good time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support us, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And if you want to support us even more, you could consider joining this channel as a member. In exchange, you would get a couple of perks, like little cute stickers, early access to our videos, and also extended versions of videos. We would really appreciate that. Cool, with that said, have a great day, take care, and see you in the next one. Bye!